It's just just logging into the video today. And I just want to be want to first start out saying I love you by the gallons. Love all my subscribers. Thank you all for continually to follow my journey. Continue to stick it in there with me, even when I go by for a good 2 weeks without posting a video. I do. My schedule has been wild. There's no excuse for it. I will try to do better. But today, let me ask you about a quality man, a man of standard. I'm gonna, we're gonna be looking at this post, and I'm gonna be talking about this post that I saw on Facebook, and you're gonna see it down below. And I want you to read it, and we're not, and I want you to just know, I don't relish in anyone else's misfortune. I don't glorify myself to be any better than anybody else because of, any of my accolades or finances or anything like that. I've been through some rough times in my life. But as we get older, or even as we try to even mature and find out what's important in life, we have to do a self-reflection, a self-inflection. Look on the inside. What is going on with me? Who am I? What do I need? How do I represent the kingdom? And when you see that this post about this young lady really saddened me, because she's talking about she was on dating site, met a man. If you look at it, it says 3 days later, she invites him over, and they're in her room. First of all, you invite somebody over to be direct. You ain't known but 3 days. You met him on Facebook, and then you done not only brought him in the house where you lay your head and your children lay your head, but you brought him somewhere where he in a room, in your bedroom. Now me, thank God, I have I have a little space, and if I'm gonna bring somebody over, if we're gonna be in the living room, if we're not on the porch, at least in grandma's house, you're gonna be on the porch. But first of all, what made you think that you read this? I want y'all to read this. What made her think she had the standards that it took to get the type of man that she done brought to her house? Y'all check this out. Read this. I'll be right back. So now, did y'all see that? Did you really take a look at that? Now, see these comments. This is what really, like I said, I don't revel in someone else's misfortune or their pain. But do you see the reaction that a person is giving with this kind of statement? That she brought this man home to her room that she shares with her children, and and made a statement that she want a man of standard. What standard are you setting for yourself? What standard was that setting first to bring a man to your house that you met online after 3 days? What standard are you setting for yourself in the fact that you brought him in your house, in your bedroom that you share with your children? What standard? And then to say he has a problem. This a well-to-do man wants a well-to-do woman. But let me tell you something. This is not the 80s and when that movie or 90s when Pretty Woman came out. You are not Julia, and that's not Richard Gere. Richard ain't none of them. And if there are, that Richard Gere, he paid her to be his prostitute. He paid her, he dressed up his hooker and made her some eye candy, arm candy, someone to take out on this town. But he told her from the beginning, this is a business transaction. Do you really want a relationship with someone that's a business transaction? Look at these comments. It's sad, y'all. Y'all, I seriously, literally had to come outside and take me a break, give me some air from that. These comments got me like my baby hairs done curled up. It's like, for real, who posts something like that? What did she expect him to really, really want with her once he saw where and how she lived? Quality standards, where are your standards? Where is what, when you bring someone into your life, you're combining, okay? So look at what he thought when he saw that. He ain't got nothing to combine with. You didn't have anything to combine with him. And you're bringing along 5 kids. Don't embarrass yourself like that, posting that else like that, please, ma'am. Sis, let's talk privately and let's get you a plan. I'll even be your mentor to show you what God could do in your life when you stop worried about a quality man, a man of standard, and become the woman of standard yourself. Hey, y'all, I'm going to get out of here because, I had to just take a walk through the yard and come back to finish this video because I really felt like maybe she just didn't know any better. But that movie is just a movie. Pretty Woman is just a movie. And if you think about it, what was she? She was a trick. Don't make yourself into being a trick when you don't have to be. When you're somebody's, you want to be somebody's queen, somebody's special. The word of God says that when, he who finds a wife finds a good thing. Let him find you with your pearls and your rubies adorned. Those days of trying to find a man to lift you up, let's be elevating ourselves to the point where they got to come up to rise with us so that when they see that, hey, one thing that we had a conference at my church and the man said when he met his wife and she said she liked Louis Vuitton and she liked Gucci, that when he went to her house, she had Louis Vuitton and she had Gucci. So guess what? He didn't mind buying her more Louis Vuitton and Gucci. You see how that works? A man of standards wants a woman of standards. Become that woman and then open the door for that mate. That's all I'm saying. Hey, guys, I love you by the gallons. Peace, love, and fish grease. Why fish grease? Because it's hot.